Why does it feel different? I think I would say that we've made a journey from learned helplessness to a sense that actually we can take some control and we can make things happen. And I think that would be quite a big step, really. There was a lot of people being quite passive and yet feeling overwhelmed by demand and not knowing what that demand really was. There were a lot of conflicting messages. But certainly the message that came over from the then Pro-Vice Chancellor, Margaret Noble, was that she saw the university being absolutely flexible and working in so many different ways with so many different partners. And it was an idea a minute, but actually people were sitting there saying, well, we can't actually get the day-to-day things to work properly anyway. And so there was a disjointness between that sort of ambition that at some senses was very much part of the zeitgeist of that period of time. It was expressed in those terms. And yet, despite all the rhetoric, Greenwich really wasn't delivering the day-to-day business, really, I don't think, of what all of this partnership and flexibility was about. And we were very good at having little working parties that told us why we really couldn't do things and all the things that were going to have to change. But I don't think at that point Margaret's vision was shared by it wasn't internalised and shared as a really clear message across the institution, no matter what the strategic plan said. And on the other side, you had the IT people who were convinced that there were lots of quite clever things that could be done that could enable the university to be more flexible and more agile. And somehow those two things were in different places, different universes. So how did we try to bring them together? And the project started to bring them together, I think. But I think there was learning on both sides. I mean, of course, the environment changed. And so did the membership of the Vice-Chancellor's group at the university, with the then Deputy Vice-Chancellor and the PVC academic, Margaret Noble, leading. And a really sort of big change in terms of that level of management of the university. And I think the IT people started to realise that they were operating in a much more sort of complicated environment with real people and systems, and that although intellectually they saw it as a systems issue and leaner processes and stuff like that, they couldn't get that shared or understood by other parts of the university. And I think the project, because UG Flex came along and people started to systematically try to work through and disentangle and pull out some of those issues and look at them in a systematic way, in a sense everybody grew up, but everybody grew up from very different positions. And I think people started to grow up and also grow together. So I would say that is actually quite a big change, and it sounds very airy-fairy, but it's not. It's actually quite solid.
Thanks, Maureen.